Renegades of Long Beach Roller Derby, and you're watching MoonKILL Radio. Woo!
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another edition of What's on the Slab. This is MoonKILL Radio, bringing you some oldies and classics and some albums and stuff that's got a little age on it. As far as MoonKILL goes and what I've been doing with MoonKILL is okay. The radio show and stuff is dedicated. It's my dedication to the indie scene, the punk scene, the alternative music, but being such a hip-hop head at heart, as far as the culture goes, those two cultures always mirrored each other for me. They were mirrored images of each other. And if you watch the previous one, I mentioned that, doing the De La Soul review of De La Soul's Dead. And so now MoonKILL will be expanding to the rest of our catalog, man. Not just staying in the indie or the punk scene or whatever, and not even just a hip-hop scene. We're going to bring you a few more records that would be fun to listen to for you guys, or maybe ones to check out, ones, again, that we hold dear to us in here, which brings me to this edition right here. For anyone that is looking to think about what it was like, the best way to think, what was it like being in New York, even though we were there. I wasn't there. What was hip-hop like in the early days? And I've heard this said many times. The best thing to do is watch the movie Wild Style. Okay? This is the Wild Style soundtrack. Wild Style, 1982. Basically had just a basic story of Zorro, who was played by Lee Quinones. And he was a graffiti writer nobody knew about. He had a girlfriend played by Lady Pink. And they're, like everybody in the movie was, not everybody, but a majority, 99% of people in the movie were involved some way in the whole scene. Lee was, it still is. These are well-known graffiti artists. They were well-known at the time, which is why they were in the movie. You had Fab Five Freddy was in the movie. A lot of early rap groups were in the movie. This is the cover right here, right? Shit. And what they did was they made all these tracks specifically for the movie. So when you play this, a lot of the music you're hearing, those tracks were specifically made for this movie. Even the ones that DJs are spinning at the amphitheater and all, the other stuff. This is, I think, the original poster for it, right? So that's Lady Pink right there. That's Fab Five Freddy, and then Patty Astor, which was big in the scene as well. If I remember correct, the same people that helped put out the movie or helped along with the movie are the same people that were involved, like with Star Wars. There was a documentary back then called Star Wars. So they helped bring the movie out. Right here, you got Busy Bee, Chief Rocker, Busy Bee. Who's this over here? It doesn't say who that is. Just a couple shots of breakers from the Rocksteady crew that were featured in the movie, as well as other crews were as well too. But of course, they were the mainstay in that movie. Shout out to Rocksteady, being an ex-Rocksteady member. What's up, crew? If I remember, if I'm not mistaken, that's Frosty Freeze. One of the funkiest dances ever, man. R.I.P. Frosty. Kenny Doze from Rocksteady. Here's the amphitheater. Who is this? Grandmaster Caz and the Cold Crush Brothers. For those that don't know, Cold Crush or Grandmaster Caz is the one of the guys from Sugar Hill. So if you're not too familiar with hip hop music or don't know, Sugar Hill's first song, Rapper's Delight. Okay, Big Bang Hank, that's on that. Actually took his rap from Grandmaster Caz. You know, because that's where he spells out his name, Casanova. You know, I'm the C-A-S-O, you know, blah, 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 blah. The rest is F-L-Y. That's Grandmaster Caz's rap. Caz said, yeah, according to him, said, yeah, take it. No big deal. Didn't think nothing of it. He took it. You know, of course, he didn't think it was going to blow up like it did. You know? And Rapper's Light was not the first record out. Okay? So, was not the first rap on record. But anyways, so there you go. That's the backside of it. There wasn't much to the inside, just a blank white label, right, with the track list on it. Okay, that's nothing inside. But you did have track lists, the Wild Style theme rap with Grandmaster Caz, Chris Stein, and that is Chris Stein from Blondie. So all these guys are involved, man. So again, the combo of punk and hip hop, you know, it's right there for you. Track 2, MC Battle, Chief Rocker Busy Bee and Little Rodney C with Grand Wizard Theodore. DJ Grand Wizard Theodore, the guy who invented the scratch. Okay, Little Rodney C, part of the duo Double Trouble. Little Rodney C from Double Trouble. Later on, Double Trouble became part of the Funky Four plus one more. All right. Number 3, classic, the Basketball Throwdown. If you've never heard this or seen it, watch the movie, wait for the Basketball Throwdown. It's basically just Cold Crush Brothers and Fantastic Freaks look each other in the eye and spit quick little raps dissing the other side. Fucking awesome. That is so great. Then you get Fantastic Freaks at the Dixie with Kevy Kev, Master Rob, Prince Whipple Whip, Ruby D, Donna Rock, DJ Grand Wizard Theodore, DJ Kevy Kev Rockwell. Okay, track 5, Military Cut, Scratch, Grand Wizard Theodore, and Kevy Kev on the mix. That's just an instrumental with them cutting. Number 6, Cold Crush Brothers at the Dixie. And when they say the Dixie, this is a part right here where they're in like a club. Okay, that's that part. Later on, they get to the amphitheater. That's towards the end of the movie. Side 2, that's side 1. Side 2 gets the stoop rap. That means it's just Double Trouble, which is KK Rockwell or Rodney C on the stoop, like in New York, just rapping, you know. But then it goes to Double Trouble at the amphitheater. So now, even in the movie, you're at the part where the amphitheater is the big show right here, big crowd. Blondie was there, a bunch of heads were there, a bunch of punk heads were there as well. Rocksteady performs in there, and the pop group, I don't remember the group that's popping with Mr. Wiggles. Sorry, offhand, don't remember the name. But they're performing as well. Wild Style Subway Rap, Grandmaster Caz, Chris Stein. Again, Chris Stein from Blondie there on this record, okay? It's 82. That's how far back everything's going. It goes beyond that. It goes before that, but this is at least 82. Chief Rocker Busy Bee at the amphitheater. The Gangbusters, Scratch. Everyone's ever heard that in your rap song. Gangbusters, you know. And it ends with the one time you see Ramel Z, all right, and Shockdale at the amphitheater with Grand Mixer DST. Ramel Z, that guy is crazy. Check him out, man. He is out there, cat. But like I said, for anyone willing or wants to know the best kind of, and I've been told it, the best way to think, well, what was it like at a hip hop thing back in the day before it, you know, of course, anything, when it was just the street scene, you know, the urban scene, whatever. This is the best way to watch and get a good history lesson, a little bit of history lesson on the hip hop scene and what it was like in those early days, even according to the people that were there. You know, this is probably one of the best documentations of that. It's still a movie. Like I said, there's a plot. Zorro. Everyone's trying to find out who the Zorro kid is. You know. And he's, you know, and his girlfriend, Lady Pink, or I forgot her name in the movie. And she's messing, you know, big shout out to Chico Man. All right. So that's the hip hop part of Moonkill. Like I said, man, Wild Style. Check it out. Good stuff. You know, good B movie. It's a B movie. It's cheap, but hey, man, it was 82 hip hop movie. You know, this is like your. It's not a documentary, so think of it like early, like Suburbia. You know, not that 90s corny crap that came out. The 84 or 5 or 3 or whatever it was with Flea and then, you know, and then different people are that. This is the hip hop version of that. This was 82. Okay. Check it out. So that's it for MoonKill Radio. What's on the slab? Wild Styles is what's on the slab right now. All right. Get to it. If you never heard it, check it out. Like I said, all that stuff is just, this is early rap, man. Early 80s. These are guys that have been doing it since the 70s, so they're still doing it then. All right. Got any comments, questions? You know, if anything, leave it on the comment section. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like. Check us out, moonkillradio at Gmail. Check out the other videos. Look for new music Mondays, and check out all the new bands that we're coming up with. All right, till the next one.